Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in for another video. Just want to thank everyone so much for all the likes, all the comments, and all the subscribes. Just want to take a minute and thank everyone for the support and all of the views you guys have given me. So thank you guys so much. This video, we're going to talk about a reel that is overdue for review. This is new to me, but this reel has been out for several years now. This is the Chronarch MGL. This is a very popular reel that most people have, and I was fortunate enough to get one for $200, and it was basically I should say a little bit lower than $200, but it was basically in like new condition. So I decided to get one because I just needed another reel. So and I got a deal I couldn't pass up on. So I'm really excited to talk about this because this is an absolute workhorse. And I'm also going to bring in the Metanium here in a couple of seconds too, to kind of talk about my 2 cents and how this stacks up in my lineup and how it compares to the Metanium and how the Metanium compares to this. So again, this is the Chronarch MGL, and for anybody who has fished Shimano, for all the people who fish Shimano, you obviously know Chronarch has been a lineup in Shimano's, I guess a lineup in Shimano that has been remodeled every couple of years. So they have the Chronarchs, they have the white Chronarchs, they have the Chronarch CR4s, they have the Chronarch MGLs now, and I'm sure there's going to be a new one coming out soon because this reel has been out for a couple of years now. But this is the most recent one. Okay, this is the Chronarch MGL, and the biggest difference between this and the CI4 is the MGL spool. That's the biggest difference. Okay. And it offers a lot of other really great technology too. Like it still offers the CI4, it still offers the X ship. It has the micro module gearings, but this has the MGL spool. Beautiful finish. It's got a nice color, and when you look at it in the sun, it has some nice red accents inside, and it's very sleek, very nice. I want to open it up a little bit here, show you guys how to basically tune this. And basically it's got two external brakes. It's got the SVS Infinity, so you have the external dial and then you have the internal, so it's pretty simple. You have this little lever here, basically just push that and boom, you twist down and voila, it opens. So you can tune it any way you like, but it's got the internal and the external dial here, so you can, if you're throwing finesse your applications, you could turn on 4 on, but for me, I'm usually just doing 2 on, 2 off. That's the sweet spot for most of my applications, and then everything else is going to be here. So I actually 2 on, 2 off, and depending upon what I'm throwing, I could go 2, I could go 3, or I could go 4, maybe even 5, depending upon what I'm throwing. But this reel is phenomenal. I was very surprised at how good this reel is. It comes in at a price point of $280, so it's reasonable, and you can find it right now used for under $200. So it's a great reel for that price point. Like $280 is great, but if you can find it for under $200, this is the best reel for under $200, guys. I can't stress it enough. This reel is phenomenal. I know that Tulas are great too, but this reel is just a solid performer all the way around. It's super smooth with the micro module gearings, and it's just an all-around performer. So I kind of want to bring in the Metanium here for anyone who is looking to upgrade from the Chronarch to the Metanium, or anyone who's looking to get another reel but doesn't, they don't want to drop extra money on the Metanium. So the Metanium obviously is going to be a great reel. This is the US version here. I prefer this version a lot more than I do the JDM one. And you guys can see that video. If you guys haven't seen it yet, please go ahead and watch it. But the US version is got to be one of the best reels out there, along with the Steez lineup. So I really enjoy this reel. I will never get rid of it. I think Shimano hit the nail on the head when they made this reel here. It is the absolute workhorse, and the braking system is phenomenal, and I love the one-piece construction. So what Shimano did there to increase sensitivity, it's phenomenal. This is a great reel for years to come, and super excited for it. And so kind of want to give you guys my 2 cents. Obviously this comes at $280 brand new. This comes at $430 brand new. Used, you can find this for under $200. Used, you can find this for about $300 to $350, right? Depending upon where you look. That's the US version, that is. So, it's tough to really say which one I would prefer. Obviously, this is going to be a better performer, but you cannot go wrong with the Chronarch. The Chronarch is such a great performer too that at times, it really couldn't tell a difference in terms of castability. But obviously, your braking setup for your Metanium is going to be a lot better. But I found myself picking the Chronarch up a lot too as well, and I just think it's a great performer. You have your Corrados, your Chronarchs that have been the overall workhorse for Shimano over the years, and it continues to be. And this reel really, proves it. So I'm happy to have both. The Metanium is a lot smaller and it's a lot lighter, and also it just feels way better in the hand. So if that's something that is a big thing for you, the Metanium does feel better in the hand. It does. It is lighter. And I have. I just want to talk about this because I found this unique. I didn't think this reel was that much wider, but I use a Tackle Warehouse cover for all my reels, and believe it or not, I take this off every single time I'm fishing. You guys can ask my boaters that. I do. So every time I'm done fishing with a reel, I put it back on. If I pick up a new reel because I'm flipping, and let's say a bank comes around and I'm throwing a square bill now and get some riprap, I will literally take the cover, put it on, and put the reel right away, and then I will bust out the next reel rod, take off the cover, and then I'll fish. So it's just the way that I like to take care of my gear, and I don't like any scratches. So if you guys have seen any of my gear, any of my rods, any of my reels, they are going to be in mint condition all the time, bar none. No scratches, no nothing. It's going to come out perfect every time, and I take care of my stuff. So the reason why I brought this up is because this reel is a lot wider. And I didn't really notice it too much, but once I started putting the covers on, that's when I noticed it. When you put the Metanium one on, it just goes in so nice. You just bring that over, goes in like a glove, boom, there you go. And you're all set. Whereas the Chronarch, it's a little bit of a stretch here. You have to hug it in, and then you have a hard time getting over this, over the tension, the spool tension knob here. So you have to really go over it, and it has to tuck in, and you really have to shove it in there. So that's just one of the things that I've noticed about it, and I noticed that the Metanium does feel a lot better in hand, and obviously for many reasons. But that's just kind of my take on it, and so that's just kind of how I noticed it. Obviously, this is a lot wider reel, even though it looks about the same. So I am wrapping up this video here, but again, Chronarch is a great performer. I love it. It's a phenomenal reel. Definitely will recommend it. It has got to be one of the best reels for under $300. So if you're looking for a reel that's going to be a workhorse, but you really don't want to pay a lot of the premium, then go ahead and get the Chronarch. If you guys are avid fishermen, tournament anglers like me, and you guys just love performance, get the Metanium. I'm not saying the Chronarch won't do that for you, but if you just want a little bit better performance, get the Metanium. So yeah, so again, thank you guys so much for the comments and likes. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And if you haven't already, smash that like and smash that subscribe button. Thank you so much.